Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it is time to load up the gas machine again and have a look at some gas puzzles. I have not been keeping my resolution of trying to catch up better with these, so we are some distance, well, I don't know, this first one is from the 9th of November, so I'm a month and 3 days behind that. Right, GAS are Genuinely Approachable Sudoku, and these are done by Philip, Bill Murphy and Clover, and they are brilliant introductions to variant Sudoku. Anybody can have a go at these, anybody can finish them. It's well worth a try if you've been thinking of dipping your toe into solving one yourself. And the links appear as the first 10 links under the video. There's a tiny URL link to play it in our software. If you can't use tiny URL, there's an FPuzzles link for each puzzle. And what I do is go through the Discord blurbs, which include the rules, which I'm certainly planning to do for these puzzles. And then I will have a go at them at speed as far as I can. Now, just to warn you, I have yet again been struck down with illness. This is my third go in the last 3 weeks or something, which is very annoying, but I think I'm recovered enough today to do these properly. So let's hope that's the case. But there may be breaks for coughing, for sipping, and for just recovering, because that is just the way of the world, unfortunately, at the moment. It's a big old sore throat at the moment. Now, and you can probably hear that in my voice. So, what else is going on the channel? We've still got a week left on the Patreon reward, the Cryptic Scriptures of the Secret Snake Society, some brilliant snake puzzles. They are harder than Genuinely Approachable. They're pretty difficult, some of them. Do check it out, though, if you like that sort of stuff. It's brilliant. And tomorrow, I think, I'll be putting up my Cryptic Crossword, the Times Monthly Club Special, which I solved earlier in the week when I wasn't ill. Hurrah! Anything else going on at the moment? No, we haven't streamed for a while. I'm not sure what Simon's plans on that are. But anyway, let us have a look at these puzzles and what was said on Discord. These appear in the Daily Sudoku channel on the Discord server. And from November the 9th, that's this puzzle, Cage Against the Machine by Philip, who gives his puzzles imaginative titles. Bill's Sudoku yesterday was clearly an image of the Liberty Bell. I don't remember that. Representing his liberation from the shackles of variant Sudoku. Today's GAS represents the shackles of variant Sudoku fighting back. That's right, it's a killer Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cages cannot repeat and must sum to the number given. Tight but thematic 2-hat time warning. But I don't look up what the hat times are. So these hat times, you get one party hat if you solve it in a designated fairly fast time that will be listed under the video, and 2 party hats for a very quick time, which is what I'm generally going for. And if you don't get those, the Daily Sudoku channel awards you a dinosaur if you finish at all, and the dinosaur this time is a free-range Fuzuisaurus. Then we will go on to Clover's first puzzle of the day, called Maximin. Today's GAS is a Maximin Sudoku. Mind you don't get it mixed up with Minimax Sudoku, which is a completely distinct variant that you definitely didn't see here a few days ago. Well, we did. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Clues outside the grid give the difference of the largest and smallest of the 3 digits nearest the clue in that row or column. For instance, the difference between the largest and the smallest digits in the rightmost 3 cells of row 4 is 5. So that's here. That is true. Possible ways to fill those cells, if we ignore the given 5, would include 1, 4, and 6. Well, in this case, it could be 1, 5, and 6. 7, 2, and 5, because the difference of 7 and 2 is 5. Or 4, 5, and 9, because the difference of 4 and 9 is 5. And the dinosaur this time is a massive Maxicalisaurus. All of these sound like the fake dinosaur, I think Thinkosaurus. Anyway, let's go on to Bill's puzzle. G'day, coffee fans. I really enjoy writing these GAS introductions. It's a weird mutated form of journaling that allows me to either sit with my thoughts and try and construct them into something meaningful, or make a joke funny for a change. It's a calm moment in a hectic world. Speaking of hectic, today's puzzle is an irregular Sudoku, which I made on World Teachers' Day after 2 very large cappuccinos in 20 minutes, which made me feel like, and I quote, "I feel like my brain will vibrate out of my skull and I will pat it like a kitten." Not doing that again for a while. Place the digits 1 to 9 in each row, column and region. The dinosaur is an undulating Utah raptor. And the puzzle's name is X. And then we will go on to Quivering by Philip Newman. Yo dog, we heard you like maths, so we put some sums in your sums so you can sum sums while you sum son. The fact that this meme may be older than some gas solvers makes me feel old. And he has indeed included a GIF of the meme with all of that stuff on it. Today's GAS is a killer arrow Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cages cannot repeat and must sum to the total given. Digits along arrows must sum to the circled total. The dinosaur is an exhibited Xianshanosaurus exhibit, exhibited by exhibit, which means I think that the wrapper on this meme is exhibit, but really we are outside my zone of competence there, so apologies for not having a clue what I'm talking about. Then we go on to Killer Quads by Clover. After Philip's killer arrow yesterday, I've had a request from my beautiful partner at PORKS71, the only person I'm taking Sudoku requests from, so don't get any funny ideas, for more Sudoku with other constraints trapped inside of killer cages. But it turns out that the mighty quadruple just can't be fully contained. It longs to be free. It simply refuses to be encaged. So here's a GAS with quadruples that are sort of next to killer cages. Enjoy. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Quadruples, digits in a white circle must appear somewhere in the 4 cells surrounding that circle. And killer, digits in a cage may not repeat, must sum to the indicated total. And the dinosaur is a liberated Lurdusaurus. And those are the 5 puzzles for today. So, a quick sip of my squash. Just to get my throat a bit clearer after all that reading. And I'm going to take on these puzzles one after the other. I'm going to try and remember to restart them so I know my time. Let's get cracking. So we've got a 1-2 pair and a 3-4 pair and a 1-2-3 pair, which must have a 3 there. That's a 9-7 pair. That 3 has made that into a 4, and I think this has to be a 5 now. The only low digit it can be. This 6 cage is a 4-2. Got 3, 6 and 8 to fit in there. The 3 can't be in the 13 cage, so we know where that is. And that can't be an 8 because its other digit would have to be another 5. So that's a good start. 9, 8, 6 there. This now can't be 9, 8, 7 or 6. That must be a 5. Sorry. My voice is taking a bit of a beating today, but there we go. We're going to carry on regardless. This now must be a 7. This seems to be the theme of the only digit left out of 4 possibles. Seems to keep repeating in this puzzle. They can't be 8, so that's 8. And I can do 6 and 9 because of this. This can't be 6, 1 or 2, 5, so that's 3, 4. This is a 1-2-4 triple, and this, yes, that must be 5, continuing that theme. This is now a 6-7 pair, that's a 9-8 pair, that's 7-8-9. There's some symmetry going on here that I've only just noticed. Now this, again, can't be 1, 2 or 4, so only one possibility. And we're getting close to the point that we're just finishing off now, which is great. That's exactly the sort of tonic I needed in this kind of puzzle. So there's a 2-3 pair there, 5 and 4 can go in. That's a 6, that's a 9, that's an 8. We can do 1 there and 4 there, 2 and 1, 7 and 8 in the top are done. What are these? 5 and 6, 2 and 7 down here. I can't do those yet, but there are some pairs I can tidy up down in the bottom row. 2 and 4 there, 4, 2, 7, 8, 9, that's a 5, 1 pair, that's a 3, 6 pair. Yeah, and this has been fairly straightforward, which is nice for a Philip puzzle, because I often don't find them. So subject to any mistakes, I think we are finishing off in good order here. 4, 5, and 6 to go. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Just under 3 minutes. So that is a good time. I'm sure that gets me the 2 hats, however tight the 2 hat time was for that. Right, let us restart the clock on this Maximin, where we get the differences of the first 3 digits. Okay, let's go. So 8 has to be a 9 and a 1. That's easy. And there are 7s down here. One of them is a 1, 8, and that's this side. The other is a 9, 2, and that's that side. This must be 3 and 4. This is a 4, 7 pair. I can do those. 5 and 8 in that column are there. Can I use the 2? 2 is a quite small clue. Let's try and use this. 2 is the low digit and 8 is the high digit here. So that's a 6, 7 pair. Now that's a 9, 6 pair. This is a 4, 7 pair. Maybe I can use that 6 clue in a moment. Ah, this 2 clue is interesting. 9 must be the biggest number, so 7 must be the smallest. 4 and 6 are 2 apart. Does that mean this is a 5? I think it does. Yes, it does. Yeah, nothing else is possible. So 2 and 1. So those 2 clues have worked. Maybe I can learn from that for these. So 9 can't go there because it must go with a 7. So 9 must go here. That must be in the middle of them. That's a 5. I don't know about this. 2, 3, and 6. 3 must go there by Sudoku. So this is a 2. That's a 6. Okay, then the rule comes into play. So that's quite helpful. 4, 7 pair there. This 8, 2's been done. That 1, 8's been done. 3, 4, 6, triple. 1 and 8 I can write in there. 5 and 7 I can't. Now, what's this 3? 2 is the lowest digit here, so that is the low. 5 and then either 3 or 4. 7 fixes the 4, 7 at the top. Now this 3 has 1 as the lowest digit, 4 as the highest, so that must be a 3. 9 and 2 to place. That's become a 6. 2 and 6 here. Now, we have to get 5 away from either 4 or 5. So I reckon we need a 9. Yes. 8, 1, and 9 fixes 6 and 9. This 6 clue gets a 3. That's 7, 5, 2, 8. And it's very helpful if you can reduce these to one box, which this nearly has become, because then it's just a fill-in. In fact, this is as good as a fill-in. Now I can do the 4, 3 pair. 1, 2, and 3 in the top row. 1, 3, 2. 3 minutes and 1 second. So unless the cut-off time was exactly 3 minutes, which seems incredibly unlikely. 2 hats again. Okay. Now let us try again with Bill's Irregular. Okay, lots of givens, which are definitely needed in an irregular to make it a gas. So we get a 6 there. Oh, my haphazard approach is not brilliant at these. 7 in that region must be there. 6 I can place as well. Forms in one of those 2. 3 must be there in this region. That's kind of symmetric. 5's in one of those. 2 up there, again symmetric with that 6 I placed before. 3, no, I don't know, it's in one of those 2. That is 1 or 4. That's what the corner marks indicate, possible candidates. Ah, that's a 1, 9 pair. So 7 goes here. 6 and 8 goes there. I probably know what this is. 3, I do. So that's a 2-4 pair. That's a 1-9 pair. Right, now these pairs might be useful. That's a 1-9 pair. This must be a 2-8 pair. In fact, we know the order. That's good. So I can fill in this digit and this one. Both of those are 5s. Strangely. That's a naked 9. That's a 1-4 pair. This is a 5-2 pair that can go in now. This is a 5-8 pair that can't. 2. There's a 2 in one of those cells. Does that X-wing work? Yes, it does. It puts a 2 there. That stops immediately. 9 must be down in one of these two. So that fixes this 1-9 pair. Then what? That doesn't sort out 1 in the bottom right region. Keep looking down columns 3 and 7 and they're just, oh, they are doing something for me. That's a naked 8. It's taken ages to spot. That's 6 or 9. This is 6, 7 or 9. This is a naked 8 as well. 6 in the row must be there. That's a set. Oh, I could have used the law of leftovers. This is a 1 because of the 3 shapes in the top 3 rows. Oh, that's huge. Now I can do that with this. That's a 9. And that would have given me those 5s and those 5s as well. That would have been very useful if I'd spotted that earlier. Right, now 1, 3, 4, 5 to go. One of those is a 3. No, hang on, let's do this row. That can be completed. Then this is an 8 and a 9 in this column, which I cannot complete, and I can't even highlight the right cells. I've got a 6, 7, 9 triple up there. So this is a 1-4 pair. That gives me 4 down here. 5 and 3 can go in. The 4 sorts out 2 and 4. 1, 2. Is this an 8, 9 pair? It is. That 8, 5 pair's been done. That's become a 7 probably ages ago. This now is a 9. That's an 8. That sorts out. So as long as my pencil marks have been right, this is now all coming together. Get 4 there. 5. What have we got? 3 and 7 at the top. 9 and 1. We did get a 3 in the bottom right corner here to lose its religion. And there we go. Wow, that felt like it was a lot slower than 4 minutes and 9 seconds. It was a good puzzle though. There wasn't complete giveaways there. You had to do a bit of work to find your way through that. Right, and then we move on to Quivering by Philip Newman. Quiver, of course, is a container for arrows, as I don't need to tell you. Let's restart the puzzle. Okay, so we can divide all of these cages by 2 to give us the circle number. That is what the meaning of the arrows is. That took me a few seconds to see, but I'm happy that I've done it now. 6, 9, 3. So those are all our givens to start with. Now, these then add up to 24 plus 8 is 32. These add up to 30, and they must include a 9. So they're 4 and 9, right. Partly using the secret there. That makes this a 5-1 pair. This is a 3-1 pair, has been the whole time. If other things up there are obvious, well, they're not to me. That's a 2-1 pair. This now is 4 or 5 with 2 or 1 atop it. That's either 2, 3 or 1, 4. I'm not getting very good at working this out. 7, is that in a 7, 2? Ah, there's a 1 there and a 1 there. So this is a 1, 7 cage. Right, so 5 is down in one of these, 2 is up here, and 3 is up here, and 6 is down in one of those, and it must be a 6-3 and a 5-2 pair. Honestly, it shouldn't take that long. Now, 2, 7, and 8 here, 9 there, flanked by a 3-4 pair, 2, 5, and 6 at the top, 7, 8, 9 is a triple there. That can't be 2 or 5. That's not enough. All of these 9 combinations are not very helpful. Well, this could be 1, 8 or 2, 7. The 1 or 2 must be outside the region. So now I've got a 7, 8 pair in the column as well. 3, 9, 7, 8, 4. That must be a 5, 6 pair because of the 1, 2 in the box, and that becomes a 2. And that sorts all this out. 1, actually I could probably have done that before, not sure. 8 there, 4 there, 7 and 5, right. That now doesn't have a 5 or a 4 in it, it must be a 6, 1 pair. 2 and 3 are there, so they're not in the 5, in the 10 cage. 6, 7 and 8 along the bottom here. 5, 9, 4 there. 2, 8 and 3 here. I can't resolve those. Now, what about this box? 2, 1, 5 and 6. 7 has to be there. So that's not 7. In fact, that is 7. Oh, and that 5 and 6 are done. This 2 and 1, yes, they are done. That does the 3 and 1. This is 8, because it can't be 9 in the row. And we can put 9 in there with a 3, 4 pair over it. Now, this can't be 5, 4 or 6, 3. 2 or 1 must be at the top, 7 or 8 below. That can't be a 6, so we've got a 7, 8 pair in this column. That makes that a 2. That makes this a 1, that's very helpful. 7 down there. Not 2s, I don't have a 7, 8 pair. I've now got a 3, 4 pair in this row. This puzzle is not acting as I thought it would. I can place 1 there. This is 2, 5 or 6. Well, given the things above, it can only be 2. That is 5 or 6. Now that 2, 7 deals with 3, 2. That deals with 4, 3. That deals with 4, 3 here. 6, 8 are done. 1, 4 are done. That's going to do 1, 5. And all the disambiguations are happening at once, which is nice. Now there's not much left of this puzzle to do suddenly. 8, 2 and 6. We get 6, 8, 2. That must sort out this group down here as well. And then we've got a 3, 4, 5 set, which go 5, 4, 3. Ooh, and I'm getting slower with each puzzle. And that was 1 second under 5 minutes. But again, pretty confident of the 2 hats. And we can go on to the 5th puzzle in the set, Killer Quads by Clover. Let's see how we go with restart. Here we go. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obviously. Don't know what that's telling me. This has an 8 in it. It has 9 and 8 in it. So there must be an 8 in one of those. This has a 2 in it. Yeah, I'm not getting this puzzle at all. That's annoying. 9, 8. So that is 5 or 4. Don't see how that helps. Oh, there's a 2 somewhere here. Oh, but it could overlap that 2. Oh, these are 6, 7, 8, and 9. This one must be 6 because it must be one of 3, 4, 5, 6. And this must be one of 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 7. This must be 1 of 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a 9. Now, the other cells around that are 2, 3, 4. The other cells around this are 3, 4, 5. The other cells around this are 4, 5, 6. So the 6 is there. The other cells around this are 5, 6, 7. So that's a 5. 7 and 6. That's become a 4. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 1. Wow, okay, I'm beginning to get this puzzle now. Happily. 4, that's a 5. I must be able to do this 4, 5 pair, yes. So that's all the central ones done. Now, 5, 4 are a pair there. That's a 2, 3 pair. What about this? 3, 5, 6, 7. Those can't be 5 and 6. Right, 5, 6 there. 3, 7 the on the other side. That's become a 4. That makes this 28 cage 9, 8, 7, 4. That's a 1. This must be 1 and 3 with 7, 8 above it. Now I can fill in 9 and 6 in that row. That's an 8, 6 pair that I can do. This is a 2, 1 pair that I can do. 8 is placed in that cage. I can do the 7, 3 pair based on the 1, 3 pair as well. 7, 8, 6, 1, 3, 9. Okay, 2, 4, 5 to go in there. That first one can't be a 5. Right, here again, 6 and 5, 4 and 7 as pairs, which is helpful. That is also resolved. We've got 1 or 3 there, 9 at the top. That has to be a 7 for the quadruple it's in. This is a 3, 5 pair. This we know from its column is a 2, 9 pair. We know the order. 1, 4, 8 here. 1, 2, 8, 9 around this, but no 9 there. Now, this contains 1, 2, and 3 in those cells, so that's a 6, 5, 8. 2 and 3 are both down below, so that's a 1, 3 and 1 down there. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple, so this is 7 and 4. With an 8, 9 pair. Actually, I do know which way round they go, thanks to the pencil mark 8 over here. Then we have 6 and 7. I'm just quickly spotting a 7 X-wing, which is handy. 7, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6. That's 1 or 8, so that must be 9 in the column. 5 and 9 here. 1, 2, 8. That is a 2. That's the 8. Okay. So that's 8. That's a 1, 2 pair now. 1, 2, 8, 9, 7. This should be getting easier now, and I'm not finding it that. That's a 1. So that's 2. Okay, that is good. 3 there. 4, 5, and 6 still to go in the top left corner. Now, how am I disambiguating these? It's not a clue, is it? I think I've used the clues. That's a 1. That does nothing else. Oh, there, I've got an 8 looking at that cell. So that becomes 5, 4 in the corner. The 5 sorts those out. Now that's a 2. Yes, I can do 1, 3, 2, 3. The 6 has resolved those. That resolves these. That resolves these. And that's the finish. 5 minutes 14. So gradually expanding gas times with every puzzle, but still pretty confident about 2 hats for each of those. Very lovely set of genuinely approachable Sudokus from the Daily Sudoku Puzzle channel. Guys, thank you very much to them. And thank you for watching, as always, on the channel. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.